A very good morning, everybody. Curriculum Vitae, popularly known as CV. CV stands for Curriculum Vitae, which is Latin for course of life. It is a summary of your experience, skills, and education. In United States of America and Canada, it is known as resume. This is the French word for summary. A curriculum vitae is a self-marketing tool, and getting an interview can depend on how good your CV is. Your CV is your chance to show an employer you have the skills and experience needed and that you are the right person for the job. However, the way you present your CV can have an overwhelming influence over whether your CV is even read, but alone get you that all the important interview. You will need to consider what is what to include, how much detail is needed, and how to make your CV stand out from all the others. Now let us know about what we should include in our CV. When we construct our CV, construct your CV with your prospective employer in mind. Look at the job advert or specification and think about what the job involves and what the employer needs. Find out about the main activities of the employer. Tailor your resume to the job. Your CV shouldn't be your life story, but should be tailored for the job you are applying for, focusing on the posts that are important for the particular job. Make your CV clear, neat, and tidy. Get somebody to check your spelling and grammar. No one wants to read a CV that is squashed together and includes too much information. Your CV should be easy to read with space between each section and plenty of white spaces. Use left justified text as it's easiest to read, using black text on good quality white or cream paper. View your experience in positive light. Try to take objectively at your experience, even the bad ones, and identify what you learned or what skills you developed in the process. This is the picture you should present to the employer. Place the important information upfront. Put experience and education achievements in reverse chronological order. Include experience and interests that might be of use to the employer. IT skills, voluntary work, foreign language, competency, driving skills, leisure interests that demonstrate team skills and organization or leadership skills. Put your name and email address on every in case the pages of your CV get separated. Use positive language when describing your work achievements. Use power words such as launched, managed, coordinated, motivated, supervised, and achieved. Quote concrete outcomes to support your claims. For example, this reduced the development time from 7 to 3 days, or this revolutionized the company's internal structure and led to a reduction in overheads from 23,000 to 17,000 per year. Make use of internet for sample CVs and CV templates to help maximize the impact of your CV and get inspiration for layout and tone. Now you should take care of what should not be included in the CV. Handwrite or type your CV. This looks unprofessional and old-fashioned. Include information which may be viewed negatively. Failed exams, divorces, failed business ventures, reasons for leaving a job, points on your driving license. Don't lie, but just don't include this kind of information. Don't give the interviewer any reason to discard you at this stage. Include anything that might discriminate against you, such as date of birth, marital status, race, gender, or disability, including of salary information and expectations. Leave this for negotiations after your interviews when the employers are convinced how much they want to how they want to employ you. Make your CV more than 2 pages long. You can free up space by leaving out or editing information that is less important. For example, you do not need to include the references. Just state they are available on request. Do not include all of the jobs you have had since school, just the relevant ones. Add details about your most recent qualification, which are more relevant, but summarize the rest. Dilute your important messages. Don't bother with a list of schools you attended with grades and addresses. Don't include a list of hobbies or a list of work history. Concentrate on demonstrating that the skills they need, what you have achieved by applying skills you have, and what benefits your client have gained from your work. Use jargon, acronyms, technical terms unless essential. Lying. Employers have ways of checking what you put is true and may ask you if they take you on and find out you have lied to them. Include a photo unless it is requested. Make sure CV visually appealing. Look at how others have done their CV. Ask your professors and colleagues for the examples. Start your CV with general contact information that includes your name, address, telephone, fax number, email address, URL if you have a website about yourself as a professional. Include these sections in your CV like contact information, education, experience. Include these sections depending on your strength and interest, honors and awards. From post-secondary school, teaching and research interests, publications, presentations, professional activities, committee memberships, intern experience, relevant volunteer work, skills, second language and or computer proficiencies and references. You may include these or indicate they are available on request. Check your CV carefully for spelling and typographical errors. Use information such as bullets. Use formatting such as bullets, italics or bold only sparingly, and use paper that is white, beige or neutral color that weights between 20 to 50. What not to do when writing a CV? We have to take care of these things. Do not try and do it all by yourself first time. Seek help from others such as faculty advisors, career specialists or colleagues. Don't worry too much about length. There are no rules on length. The CV should be professional and should include your important data. Do not include the following information. These things are not necessary, like age, ethnic identity, political affiliation, religious preferences, hobbies, marital status, sexual orientation, place of birth, photographs, height, weight, and health. Don't pad your CV by listing excessively detailed information about research or teaching. Instead, provide the titles of the research projects and course name along with the brief summary of your work. Do not include information that's humorous. The CV is not the place for humor or being cute. Whenever you want to start with a CV, first look at yourself. Identify yourself. Identify your objective. Identify your talents. Identify your skills. Note down these things in your brain. Make the resume simple, sober. It should be just when somebody is looking to your CV, he should get a brief idea about yourself. He should know about you. In our next forthcoming chapters, we are going to work with the difference between CV and a resume.